Hey y'all. So I'm here back in my hotel room again, sitting in my bed waiting for my bestie to show up. Let me make sure that this lens is clean. I always wait until the last minute to do that. So my hair is, I got these little fuzzy wuzzies. I just did my hair recently too. So anyways, you know, there is this thing about being online. And there is this thing about like having a platform. And oh, thank you, Amber. I was just looking at myself thinking, damn, you old. Because, only you can see the difference in your face over the years in ways that other people can't. So my ass is like doing connect the lines and the dots and shit. But I am so incredibly grateful that I've lived to see this age. So, and when you believe like we believe, you believe that you're not going to die anyway, but it's like there are things that I absolutely love about my human existence. But what you all will notice is that I will go for long stretches without, posting stuff online. Usually that's because I'm incredibly busy. One of the things that I have held back from doing a lot recently is posting stuff online that's depressing. I mean, I got a woke ass news feed, so I'm constantly seeing when people are posting stuff about our struggles as Black people. Yay, Nikki got your order. And it's just all kinds of things. There's a lot of negative shit online. So lately, to help my own mental health, I've been, trying to share more positive, uplifting things with us. Not because I don't think that these negative things exist, okay? And so, thank you. So, the whole Lizzo thing, I was really kind of torn about sharing that information because Lizzo, I watched her performance. I think that was on the BET Awards. I was bumping her songs the day of the Crystal Extravaganza at my store. I'm just really digging her. Okay. Now let's back up a few things. I'm a size 14, and what I do know is that in the fat community, I'm not considered fat, but in the skinny community, I am considered fat. But just like Lizzo or anybody, no matter what your size is, I have a real thing about like my food. When it's delivered, how it's delivered, the condition of said food upon receiving it. Because bitch was happy as a pig in shit last night. I learned the hard way. You never order shawarma at the end of the night because the way it's made, if it sits in the tray, it dries out. So I'm really sad about my dinner last night. But I want to back up and talk about, first of all, this whole Lizzo story. The tendency that we have for being loud and wrong, okay? Okay, it wasn't so much that Lizzo had a complaint, but it was, number one, the way in which she did it. Like, if I have a complaint about my Grubhub, I'm going to complain via the Grubhub app, as I did this morning about my food. Okay? But when you are a celebrity, if for whatever reason some of y'all think I'm some kind of celebrity, you have to understand what your reach is like. There's a lot of shit that I let come out of my mouth when I'm with my family that I don't even like discuss with my closest friends. Because one of the things that I have experienced in life, hey, Lewis, Shug, yeah, that's my girl, is that your closest friends can become your closest enemies. So I really watch what I say to people, especially if that shit is nowhere near politically correct. And I damn sure ain't putting stuff in a public place because that shit follows you. Let's think about Deja Cow or whatever her name is. You know, all that anti-trans or anti-gay shit she posted before she blew up. I don't want to ever be in a position to have to backpedal or apologize about some trifling shit that I put in public. Okay? So, you know, I'm not going to, and my driver was late as fuck. I was inebriated, so it wasn't so bad. But I would not have, even with the little minor following that I have, put somebody's picture on the internet on blast, because we know about fans. You have to understand, fan is short for fanatic. Okay? So when you go and put somebody's picture online, but then not only are you loud, but you are loud and you are wrong because you didn't do what the fuck you were supposed to do in order to get your food. And yes, I am a big girl. I like my motherfucking food. I love my seafood. But I'm not going to do that to somebody. And so, unfortunately, what we can't be responsible for is just like if I went, even if the conjurer was wrong, there is a lot of fucking conjurers out here that people come to me about some of the fuck shit they're doing in this community. But that person's scared. And that person doesn't want to confront that person. And because I like to live my life in a non-shit starting manner, because my motto is don't start none, won't be none. No, I'm not going to use my position to put somebody on blast for some hearsay. And really, that's pretty much what that girl did to that woman. Because she didn't know why the fuck she didn't get her food. So you've done this. And you have the power. You don't give no little lame ass apology. You got to call off your dogs at this point. Because I know that if I got online and put somebody's name in my mouth and told all y'all that they wasn't shit, all of you all who have powers, all of you all who know how to practice magic, that care about me, some of that percentage is unbalanced. And they will go after somebody, whether they have checked to see whether my assertion is correct or not. So as somebody with a following, I have a responsibility not to be loud and wrong. I can't even be loud and right in some instances. Right. Folks would just go the fuck off. So, you know, we have to take in consideration what we do in this age where people's pictures are accessible, their addresses are accessible, and she didn't take any of that into consideration. So you have a small percentage of unbalanced, rabid-ass fans, now fanatics, going after some woman who tried to do her job, and that woman was wrong. Now, if that ain't wrong enough, and like I said, I really hesitated for several reasons about putting that on my page. Number one, Lizzo's a sister. She's making it big. She's a big girl making it big. And I've got a soft spot for big girls making it big. So I waited to see how this shit would roll out before I made a comment about it. Secondly, you know, I only had time that day. Most of the time, y'all don't see me comment about celebrities because don't give a fuck, really. But when it comes to how it affects somebody else, and so you got these rabid ass fans now because Lizzo used her celebrity to drag this woman and put her name in the street, put her picture in the street, and now you got some crazy ass fans that might try to hurt this girl. And what I know about people who are off like that, they ain't probably checked for the apology. That's the biggest problem. I was explaining to somebody tonight, this morning, my Uber driver. I'm in Chicago. You get in where you fit in Chicago. My driver's from Africa, but he been here long enough to know that. Now he could clearly see that there was some big ass flatbed truck parked in the right hand lane, and that this person who was trying to get over because they couldn't get past the truck. So instead, he sees the guy coming over into the lane, and yes, it's downtown. So it's not like that man put anybody's life in danger when he's slowly trying to edge over into the lane. And this dude, this Uber driver, and I wanted to report him. Now, I'd have been real fucked if I'd have posted his picture, put him on blast on Facebook, so everybody in Chicago would have known his name, what he looked like, what his license plate was. But the African brother, he's giving the man the finger, honking the horn, all types of negative fucking energy that I am just really not trying to interface with on my way to the goddamn office. And normally I just sit there and just be like, but I had to give that brother a lesson. So I'm saying, say something to him. I'm like, first of all, you see that man can't get over. What good is it doing you to be nasty? What is all this fucking honking and throwing up the middle finger? What is that gonna do to the person who's trying to get over? The only person that's upset and frustrated is your black ass. How much energy does it take to be nice? Now, you could have just let the man in the lane and he could have gone on about his way, and you didn't have to express any of those unpleasantries that I did not care to witness this morning. How fucking hard is it to be nice? And he was just like, you right, blah, blah, blah. And I thought the conversation was over. And then he's like, but man, do you see him? He's sitting on his phone, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, you are looking for an excuse to be an asshole. And that's what I really feel like about Lizzo. You ain't do what the fuck you was supposed to do, so you gonna be using an excuse to be an asshole. It's just not necessary. But to finish this story off, because my bestie's coming down here, and hopefully we gonna have a good night, chill, enjoy ourselves and stuff. But the next part of this is my rules for engagement. So I posted this story, okay? And I have rules. I send everybody who sends me a friend request. In fact, I don't even accept friend requests anymore. I'm at my limit. I'm only going to add people that I am local to, people that I like, people that are my students, etc. Bo Skippy. I got less than 100 spaces left on my friends list. So I send you my about me. And one of the things that's in my about me is, if you don't like what I got to say, it's cool, it's good. I believe that we are all entitled to our opinions, but not in my space. Go do that shit on your wall. Somehow, some way, people think that somebody's page on Facebook, and people believe this, that this is public and that anybody can say what they want to say and respond in any fucking way. And I'm going to tell you all right now, that is everything that's wrong with the fucking world right now. That anybody can just pop the fuck off, have a national audience, and be an asshole. Not in my space. No more than I would let you come up in this hotel room, my crib, my motherfucking store. Yes, my store. I've had to check several clear people about them talking about they practice hoodoo. And go check my Google reviews. So, bitch, you want to go on Google and call me a racist? Well, let me take some time to educate you that I can refuse you service, that I can put you right the fuck up out my store because I'm not here for you anyway. How about that? People have gotten used to not being told no. We have, crap. Okay, the network connection went down because people have gotten to be really fucking entitled. Not every opinion needs to be shared. And not every motherfucker cares about your motherfucking opinion. And I'm probably the queen motherfucker that doesn't care about your opinion if your opinion is counter to mine. Now, let's talk about that real quick. Because that sounds real fucking ignorant on the surface. Okay? That makes it sound like I'm closed-minded, that I'm not willing to look at the other side of the coin, all that good shit. I don't know who wants to be in my video, but no, you cannot. Anyways, I don't even know you. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. I don't even know you. Don't do that shit. Don't be out here finger fucking the buttons while you watching my live. Okay? Thank you. But that's not it. I'm 50 fucking years old. Don't you think I know how to look at the other side of the coin? Don't you think that a woman, a black woman, is right on my fucking Facebook page? I got a whole ass master's degree in literature so I can read. So don't you think that I have weighed all the options before I have my opinion? That's like saying, okay, I should allow the KKK or the Jehovah's Witnesses to come sit in my living room and talk to me about why I'm wrong and they right. How sway? What makes the internet any fucking different? I don't care if you disagree with me. These are the things that I do. If I'm on your page, depending on how much I love you, I may just be like, okay, keep it moving. I'm not going to come start no shit on your page, just like I'm not going to come knock on your door and start no shit in your house. Or what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the fuck out of you because I don't want to see what the fuck you got to say. So, and I'm going to post this video for the next time anybody wants to fucking argue with me on my page. Delete me. Boop, boop. Bye-bye. I need the space on my friends list anyway. I don't get paid for you to like me. I get paid because in every single occupation that I do my job well. So I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you don't like my religion. I don't care if you don't like my blackness. I don't care if you don't like my womanist, okay? I don't care that you don't like my bisexual. I don't care that you don't like the fact that I support all people of all colors, of all genders, to fuck who the fuck they want to fuck, marry who the fuck they want to marry, eat what the fuck they want to eat, and take care of their business as long as they are not victimizing anybody else. That's the way I roll. And if you don't roll, why the fuck do you have me on your friends list to begin with? Because I don't hang out with people who antagonize me. Do y'all go and pick friends who work your fucking nerves? That's what, Facebook friends. I don't even know half y'all. But do you really waste the most valuable, precious moments and minutes of your life with people that you don't get on well with? That's like saying, okay, I'm going to have a dinner party and I'm going to invite the head of the Young Republicans, the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan, and the CEO of Chick-fil-A to sit at my motherfucking table. No. I'm not going to do that. I'm too fucking old. I'm too fucking crotchety. And my give a fucks are just like right here. You know, most of my give a fucks go to my kids and my professional work for the job where I represent another company. Okay? But as far as me, my spirituality, what y'all think about me as a person, no. And I'll tell you why. It's not about irresponsibility, because just because I don't give a fuck doesn't mean I don't try. Just because I don't give a fuck doesn't mean that I abuse people. But what I have discovered is that living a life pleasing other people for the sake of making other people happy or trying to get them to like me is a life that is unfulfilling, and it is not worth it. If I can't be my authentic self, okay, then guess what? We can't be friends. If I can't be with somebody in a loving, sexual, whatever relationship and not be myself, we can't be lovers. I mean, I've been single for almost a decade, and if the most perfect man for me came along and said, well, you're going to have to put down that voodoo stuff, he got to go. She got to go. So I don't know why y'all think that I'm going to hold on to you and carry conversations on with you for less. Fuck you mean? So I find that this is freeing for me. I find that pleasing people, doing the best that I can, where sometimes I was putting the round hole into the square peg or square peg into the round hole. That didn't save my marriage to two crazy motherfuckers. You know, trying to work with them, being a good Christian submissive wife, that don't work when you're dealing with abusive ass individuals. Being accommodated to users and people who are only around you to take from you, that doesn't work. You will never people please people whose sole purpose in life is to disagree with you and to antagonize you. Why would you do that? The younger you are, when you learn this lesson, the better off you will be. Okay? You will be much better when you learn that bending and contorting yourself into painful shapes is not going to make somebody like you any better. And usually it's not going to make you any more money. And even if you do make more money, it's not going to feel good to spend it. So understand, on my page, if you don't like it and you wish to remain in my universe, because I don't post horrendous, irresponsible stuff. I don't post things for the sake of controversy. And I most certainly do not post things for the sake of argument. If I want to argue, I got a toddler, a kindergartner, a teenager, and a young adult at home. I mean, really, if I want to argue with somebody, I got a whole bunch of motherfuckers that will argue with me about anything from taking out the garbage to what we gonna eat tonight. Why am I argue with you? I'm 50 years old. And you know what somebody told me the other day? I told them I was middle-aged, and they were like, wait a minute, does that mean you're gonna live to be 100? And I said, I fucking hope so. I do not consider myself in the twilight of my life. But, okay, let's say I got 25 years left. Do you really think I'm going to spend a motherfucking moment being aggravated by the likes of you? People I don't even know. I can't even spell your name. I don't know your mama. I don't know your daddy. I don't know your phone number. I don't even know your favorite fucking kind of ice cream. And do you really fucking think I am going to spend my valuable time that I could be out here breathing, oming, meditating, smoking, what the fuck ever, arguing with you? Folks folks got me all fucked up. Cause see, that's another thing. I didn't do any of this for money. I did not intend on being an accidental celebrity. If you don't shop with me, I don't know what to tell you. Your loss, not mine. Because what I have realized is that I can no longer be a slave to a dollar. I can no longer be a slave to the cult of personality. I am never going to la, he in your goddamn face, and I can't stand you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let you know, bitch, I don't like you. And here is why. I don't even know why folks make you want to do that. But I'm telling y'all, maybe I wouldn't have had the health issues that I had if I hadn't spent my youth burying myself for the sake of others. And this is by no means telling you that you gotta go off on everybody that you don't like, but you don't have to tolerate them. You don't have to give mental energy to people who just want to grind your fucking gears. It is unproductive. And when I tell you that I went to bed and I was 25 and I woke up and I was 50 and I was like, what the fuck happened? I am not lying to y'all. And I still have the sense of humor of a 12-year-old. So if you don't like it, get the fuck off my page. Bye. See you. Go mess around with somebody with a stick stuck up their butt, and leave me be. And it's a shame that you have to say that. But like I said, I don't know. I just think just like the case of the Uber driver this morning, I think it took a lot more energy for him to give the middle finger and honk his horn than to just sit there and let the man in. People have forgotten how to be nice to each other. And yes, I could have put his name on blast and thousands of people would have seen it. I could have posted his information. I could have even complained to Uber. But really, is that a good use of my energy? Absolutely not. So yeah, when you have a following, you absolutely have a responsibility. And even when people are doing fuck shit and they doing fuck shit, learn how to keep your mouth shut. Because one thing that I have learned about spirit is shit has a way of coming out. Y'all have a good evening. Y'all be blessed. I'm finna go outside. My friend will be here in a minute. Gonna go get us some munchies. Yes, I saw y'all messaging me all the way through my damn live. It's all right. I just keep flicking it up. But y'all have a good evening. And for those of you who enjoy what The Rock is cooking on my page, keep having a good time. But I promise, I'm done talking to y'all about this. You gonna post some dumb shit on my page and I'm just going to delete you. And that's the part that really pisses people off. When I delete you without a word. And then when you come into my inbox, to this day, I have saved this woman who I deleted. She just started ranting and raving and sent like 6 voice messages to me because I deleted her. I was just like, I'm not gonna argue with you. And it's like, wait a minute, you got that type of time? If y'all had that type of time, invest it in yourself. Because usually the person that you ranting and raving with because they deleted you or they're not trying to hear your shit, they really don't care what you're talking about. So you're just wasting time and precious energy where you could have been out here making some money, enjoying your life, getting some fresh air, whatever. But it's not serving the purpose that you think it's serving. You are not going to get someone to come over to your side who already disagrees with you. They don't care about you because they don't know you. So they really do not care about your butt hurt. Stop expecting people to care about your butt hurt. Keep it moving and live your life. Live authentically. Goodbye.